Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. So, I was loading a video, so I had to wait to upload it before I could go live. So, I was watching some YouTubers, and was watching Recreation by Brooks, her Freebie Friday. And do you ever go on somebody's live or see something and it just jumps out at you and you're like, I gotta have it? Well, that happened to me watching Brooke. And she made this little tag book, which I'm gonna try, but the paper or the images, paper, hi, Tammy, she was using was by Judy at Lockhart. And there were these little people, like little zombie people, I don't know. I think they're the cutest things. So I grabbed the freebies that she had because I can't go on Etsy right now. Yeah, I know. I only have about 35 to 40 minutes to an hour before I have to go to bed because I have to be, like Tammy says, I'm supposed to be going to bed early. But I still wanted to keep up with my Mixmedia daily. Time kind of got away from me. But I grabbed them because they're so damn cute. And went, if I go to Etsy, I go down a rabbit hole tonight and I'll be up going. And then I want to do something right away with them. So I'm only going to use the freebies. And we're just going to do a quick page because I can't be up long, like Tammy says. I have so many appointments tomorrow that I have to get sleep. And I'm going to take a sleeping pill right after I get off here. So I usually don't take sleeping pills, but I got a sleeping pill. One sleeping pill. One sleeping pill. That my doctor, I asked my doctor gave me because I knew I wouldn't sleep. Because I have a tendency to worry about stuff when I go to bed, and my mind won't shut down as it goes 100 miles per hour. So I asked my doctor to give me a sleeping pill, a strong one for the night. And he did. Okay. So I'm just going to put a layer of paint on. And I'm working, I think I'm going to use, let's see. I'm not going to use these. I may rip these up though. But I'm going to make me something with these. They're so darn cute. They're so cute. Love them. Look at that. They're so cute. I would never think the little snowman people would look like little zombies. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? I know. Scott just said that. Hey, you said 10 o'clock, baby. I'm like, I'm going live. I'll be up by, I told him 10:30. That gives me an hour. He's like, okay. So, I think the one I'm going to use tonight, they make cute. My family would dig these if I made these into Christmas cards. They'd be like, yep, that's totally Tina. They would just totally. I didn't know these existed. These little zombie people. They would be like, yep, that's totally Tina. So I'm going to use this one. The little. So, and it's going to be an easy one. Because I'm only going to put blue on the background. Okay. And I want to leave some white. And oh, okay. I found this plastic piece. I put that between the pages. Works perfect in here. I don't even know what it's from. But I'm actually going to leave some white showing. Like that. Okay? And I usually don't leave that. So we're going to do it. I'm going to do it. But I am going to go in one direction. There we go. Okay. So how are you all tonight? Glad you guys came in. You're all thinking, what is that girl doing? Yeah, I know, I have to be in bed. Scott literally said that right. And I'm like, I have one more thing to do. And I said, I have to go live and do my daily Mixmedia because I committed to this. I'm trying to get back into me being committed to something and actually being like I can't set a time frame for me, but if I say I'm going to go do a daily and I'm going to or something, I'll get it done. It's just too spontaneous. If I have an appointment, I'll be there. If I can get Tammy's, this is really bad. I messaged Tammy the other day. I'm like, what time is it by you? And she goes, I'll Google it. That was her answer to me. I just laughed so hard because I was trying to figure out to try to get our videos launched at the same time. I just like, oh my God, woman. What's her answer? Let me Google it. And I'm like, what? She was seeing actually the time difference between her time and mine. We're an hour apart. So I'm trying to remember that it's 9:30 here, so it's 10. Well, almost 9:30 here, so it's almost 10:30 by her. But I was like, "What? You're gonna Google it? You don't know what time it is?" Oh my God, that was too funny. You were gonna go to bed until you saw I was coming on. You and Tammy are killing me. I'm sorry. Well, that'll be a new one on the death certificate. Knock on wood that nothing happens to you, Sandy. Cause of death. Tammy and Tina killing. What? Because they keep going on YouTube. That'd be a new one for a corner. Oh. I don't know if the blue's going to come through. Well, on that side, though. Oh, there we go. Maybe I should have went a little darker. Yeah, let's go darker blue. There we go. We'll go darker. You can't see it. Uh-huh. Well, you know what my philosophy is? Let's tell you this. My mom and my grandpa used to say if school was at night, I'd have been a straight A student. Because I was always a night owl. But I told my mom once, well, I'll sleep when I'm dead. She didn't like that. Oops, it's not what I wanted, but oh well. It's all right. It's Mixmedia for a reason. See, I get this splatter brush of Tim Holtz out, and I don't like it. I don't know why I grab it. I'm better off doing what I usually do. Ooh, it's kind of cool. Change my mind. I told Scott I gotta wash my brushes tomorrow. I got them stuck here in water and I forgot to wash them. Probably do that before I go to bed. Ooh, I got splatter all over my computer screen. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, I'm looking for my white, and my white's back here. Oh, that should be up. There we go. That's my white. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Damn, that was hard. Telling my hubby that Tina invited me to do whatnot and made me shop tonight. Oh, okay, go right ahead. I'll take the blame. I get away with that. If I say that to Scott, he'd be like, yeah, whatever. Get a grip, woman. And then he'd say, well, then she can pay for it too. Hey, you won a prize. That's a cool prize you won. Them are kind of neat. Those little, like, plain tags, I guess, or, innovation tags or whatever she called them. Them are kind of cool. I felt really lost. You won 2 in a row? Wow, that's cool. I felt kind of lost in there, so I just kind of sat there and watched. Figured I'll figure it out eventually. The more I go on it, I'll figure it out. I'm actually doing a scenery tonight. Not so much, no stenciling. It's supposed to look like snow. I changed my mind. I'm using a different image. I got a piece of plastic. I go in the garage. There's this roll in the garage, and it's clear plastic. I asked Scott to come and help me because it's not easy to unroll and cut it. And he goes, "What do you need that for?" I said, "To put over behind me." And he goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm doing a project. I don't want to get any paint on. So when I'm painting, I can cover it." And I'm talking my journal I'm making because it's all on the back side of me. I could just see it. And he's like, "Oh my God, woman." But he got a piece of plastic for me. He's like, "Okay." He doesn't say no to me because it's one of those, I guess, what do you need that for kind of. But then when I explain it, he'd be like, "Oh, okay, woman." It just does. Guess that's what I ask. I got a video up with a couple pages I made if anybody wants to check it out. Of the Laura's, this one. Got stuff all over my desk. Hold on, the kids can't come in my room this weekend. They're gonna be here. The Dark Elegance. I did that wrong. I said that wrong. The Dark Elegance Christmas Challenge on Witchy Laura's Lair. Lair. I think that's how she says that. Lair. I've been fighting with that word all day. Lair. Who's selling? Okay. I think I got enough. Snow, guys. It's snowing. It's snow. It's snow. This is going to be a simple one because I can't be on a lot. Oh. Like I said, I told Scott I'd be off try to be off by 10:30. He's like, "Oh, Ray, you say so," because he knows me. He knows. I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be up in 20 minutes," and he'll tell me come in. I'm like 4 hours later. I do that a lot. With this sleeping pill, I have to eat. So I'm gonna eat my muffin that Scott bought me. Bought me a muffin on Sunday and I didn't eat it. And I figured that's a good thing to take a pill with. Thing is I couldn't take my regular pills. I take them at 9 o'clock, and it said to take within half an hour the sleeping pill. So I had to be up for half an hour anyways. Yeah. So look at this is my sweater I wear when I'm cold in the craft room. Ready? Look at my sleeves. They're painted. That sleeve. It's so full of paint. It's my fuzzy one. I was like, yep, can't wear that out anymore. So it stays in the craft room. Well, I was going to try to do the tag for tomorrow and have that video ready. I didn't get to it, so I'll do it when I come home. Maybe late when I get it loaded. Because Scott says I'll probably be tired, so I'll probably take a nap and get up and do it. It is a tag tomorrow. Yep. I am so looking forward to number 8. It's already in my head. I know it's not totally dry, but it's good enough for me. I'll just let it sit here tonight while it dries. But I'm going to grab... Where are you? You guys are so damn cute. I want this one. I want this. And I want this. You know what gets me? Is people that are able to do this, create these. I gotta give them kudos. They're awesome. I can't do that. I can use their stuff and create, but I can't think like that and draw like that and do all that. So they're pretty cool. The person that can do these, like sit there and click here, click that on a computer. Like I watch like Diane Riley, she hand draws all her stuff. Somebody else loads it in a system. To have that talent is awesome. I lost my scissors again. I never moved from this. Oh, there they are. Oh, I'm like, come on. I never moved from here. How do you lose stuff on your desk when you never moved from your desk? Trying to figure that one out. So I'm basically using it as collage tonight. But I tell you, if I saw these before I made my Christmas cards, I'd have been using these to make Christmas cards. Because I went in Etsy, peeked at the ones. There are a couple of them. That's why I haven't bought yet. Because, man, go down that rabbit hole. I'll buy 5, 6 things. I can't do it. So I decided, I'm going to back out of here. And I'll come back here another day. And, man, I think I was up to $12. Yeah. No. Couldn't do that. I have to look at I have a fun money account, okay? I call it fun money account. It's money that if I earn from the sale, like I just did, that I leave in PayPal. So if I want something in Etsy, I have it. Well, guess what? I have to check that because I bought a couple Christmas presents And what else did I get? Oh, I got the glue bottle pins with that fun money. My sale. There's something else I got. I don't remember. But I couldn't remember the top of my head how much I had in PayPal. So, in my fun money, and I didn't look because I wanted to go live. I figured I'll do that later. Stick that right there. Wondering about my paper. Years ago, when Scott worked at a paper MPS, they were redoing the office. They had all this paper, this printer paper that's longer than the average paper. They were throwing it out. So they had like 6 bundles, 6 of them. He grabbed them because he knew I'd use them. Well, he gave Dad a couple of them. Well, I bet you I found 3 of them. I think he came home with 6. I kept 6. He gave. Why Dad? Well, Dad would print all his prescriptions on this. I can't figure out how to set my printer up to print on this whole sheet. Diamond said when she's off of school, she'll come over and figure it out. But Dad knew how to do that because he'd print all his stuff down, and he made this like chart, and that's what he printed it on, and he saved them all. It was crazy, but 15 years worth. So he knew if he took his medication, whatever, time and all that. It was crazy. But whatever. I came across, I bet you 2.5 packs of that paper yet. So I've been using it. Because I'm not for like this stuff. Instead of always using cardstock, because I have a tendency to print all my stuff on cardstock. And I'm thinking, why are you doing that? So I've been using it to print this kind of stuff. Just makes more sense, don't it? So cuties. You guys are so cute. Boom. So I'm put them right there. Gotta have the tree. The little guys right there. They're so cute. Glue here. My pins were supposed to come in today. They didn't come in today. Everything's a day behind on Amazon, I swear to God. Because Sam's gloves were supposed to be here Saturday. Well, what is today? Monday? Sam's gloves were supposed to be here Sunday. They came today. He wanted heat gloves that you can charge and they're heated. So that's what I got. I got them. So they came and they were supposed to be here yesterday. Something I bought for some certain person for Christmas is delayed until the 11th. Better show up. I'm watching it closely. I sent it right from Amazon. They're so good. Put your arm there. There we go. This is just going to be a simple one because I can't be on too long. But I wanted to still do the daily. some white paint. I'm just going to kind of go real close to the edge of the image so it looks like it's still sitting in the stove. Like so. Hey, I'm a good packer. I saved all those boxes just for, I got them all broke down. Them were boxes Scott got from his work when we moved. And they're nice. So I've been saving them because it's, if I had put them all in, like, I felt sorry for Sweetheart. Hi, Steph. Because her shipping was $45 in a box like that. I can't remember where she lives. I weighed that down, and I even went into Scott before Scott mailed. She paid it, but before she shipped it out, I said to Scott, "Have the because Scott went to the good night, Sandy, post office to drop those off for me. I had him check hers at the post office because I thought that was high. Nope, I was right on. Now, if I would have put all her stuff that she bought in priority large boxes, it'd have been 3 at 20, what, 2 a piece, I think. So by weight, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. No, and I put it all in those boxes, and I don't do the shipping. I don't make that prices, so you get good deals, and I try to do good deals because of the shipping. Because I know the shipping's crazy. Let's go and get those big spots out a little bit. Good night, Sandy. Well, they're cute. I think they're cute. There's a one in the box. It's supposed to be a night sky, so I gotta add a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, where's that brush? Oh, what with it? Oh. Dang it. There we go. Not quite dark. Still daylight. That dusk hour. So. There we go. The stars are just starting to come out. See, I need to be sponsored by an Etsy person who, like, I'll use these for instance. She probably printed these with somebody thinking junk journal or like tags. Or me, on the opposite hand, think differently with an object. Yeah. I'll be that one person that doesn't use it the way it's supposed to be used. Does that make sense? Because I guarantee when she did these, she did not think they'd end up in somebody's Mixmedia journal. But they are now. And this is a fast one for me because if I was going in more detail, imagine what I could come up with. Not bragging or anything, but I'm just saying. Today was a busy day. Yeah. Well, I have nothing to do. I get up. This is what my day kid. I can go to bed at 4:30 in the morning. I'm up by 8:30. Yeah. I don't sleep long. I get up. I open my curtains. I do my bathroom business. I get up, open my curtains. I look out the window. Cuss at the Santa Claus because I have a 12-foot Santa Claus that has a tendency not to go up. So he looks like he's drunk and hungover. And I go over to the coffee pot. I don't drink coffee. Make myself a hot tea in the morning. Yes, I've been drinking more tea than Pepsi. I'm so proud of myself. I'm drinking a lot more tea. So, get that started. Get my shoes on. Go out and straighten Santa. Wave at my neighbor Paul because he's usually leaving for work. He laughs at me. See, look at this star. Then I do whatever little household chores I have. And it might be a few dishes from the night before because it's only me and Scott. And my hand's bothering me. And that's nothing. Like, depending on my hands, like, I fell asleep last night with all my braces on my wrists. On my brace goes up to here. Okay? They go up to about here. They got a metal plate that goes about here. Then it goes around my thumb. And then I have the Velcro. And I have to wear them to bed. Okay? Well, I fell asleep without them last night. And I woke up. And my hand... And what it is the tendons in my hand, they think, and the nerves are making my go like this. Because that's the way I wake up. Or I wake up where I can't, do that. Hi, Fruit Loops. Where were you last night? Me and Tammy were going to listen to you while we yap. Thank you. So, I have a tendency where they go like this, or they won't bend. Well, and then they're all numb. So I have to soak them in water. With ice cubes. So I had to call my son to bring me more ice cubes this morning. So I did that before I even went on straight in Santa. Because you know how your foot falls asleep? That's what my hands feel, but probably 20 times worse. Yep. And I sit like this. If I can do this, like right now, it's still in my fingertips all day long. But I go like this to get going in cold water. It's like a son of a bitch. But it's my nerves. And I think some of my tendons. Well, I got this little girl, and I'm going to cut her out just because I don't want her to be alone. But I'll stick her over. But this morning, yeah, you could tell because when I wear the brace, I don't wake up as much pain. Yeah. Scott said he didn't even notice because he was still up when I went to bed. He was playing game. I was talking to him, and he said the next thing he looked over as I was sleeping. So he just put covers. No, I rolled over. He never even realized I didn't put my braces on. Or he would have said, "Hey, baby, get them on." Yep. But I can't wait It's getting, you can tell I'm having, the medication I'm taking is helping, but it's not a cure. It's not like a full, till they can diagnose or figure out what's going on. It's just like, it's like a sugarcoating the pain right now. What? I got a lot of 1920s and 1930s vinyls pass. Oh, copyright. Cool. I can't wait to hear it. Listen, I sit there, like, if I was up tonight, I'd be putting you on and just working on my journal. And me and Tammy would probably be messaging back and forth all night long. You might go, yeah. Oh my God. I can laugh at myself, guys. If you can't laugh at, this is my advice. I say this all the time. Matter of fact, I said it earlier. If you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't be making fun of others. Okay, that's my grandpa told me that years ago. So I don't know what's going on with my head right now, if it's this medication or what, but I seem to be doing things or forgetting things. So I have a mouse that I have to charge. I've charged this mouse probably 3 times since my son bought me this keyboard. Okay, Mother's Day. And the charge on this mouse lasts for a long time, I'll tell you that. Because I had to call him because I'm like, Xavier. He's like, what? I said, the mouse is broke. And he's like, Mom, it recharges. So he had to come over and show me how to do it the first time, okay? And times since, and he gave it to me at the end of May. It wasn't the beginning of May because all hell Mother's Day broke out in May with Scott having a heart attack. So, and he didn't know what to give me. And he asked me, I'm like, I want a new keyboard that lights up. Well, now it quit lighting up, so I don't know what I did. But last night, I'm like, what is going on? And I don't realize it's dying. So I realized my mouse is dead because I was in the middle of something and it just went away. And I looked down. That's the only, it still lights up. So here's my mouse. Very pretty in it. It's Mixmedia by Tina, but it's nice and pretty. So I dig around. I have all these cords, and I don't know what all these cords is. And I have 3 tablets. I'll tell you, that's another day story. Can't find it. 2 cords for 2 tablets. All the cords in this house and can't find cords because my grandchildren take them home for their own devices. So I'm like, if they took home something that's going to charge my tablet, I'm going to lose it. So I'm going through all these cords. I turn it over and I'm sticking. I keep sticking the little things in here, in this spot right there. Right there. I go upstairs with my mouse and I say to Scott, do you have anything that will fit this so I can charge this mouse? And I said, none of the cords I have work. And he goes, my floor is full of cords. So he comes down and he looks at the mouse and he goes like this and he goes like this. Don't ask me why I forgot this. I have no idea. I have no clue. I charge my mouse right there, guys. Right in front. There's a little spot right there. My phone card works in it. So he looks at me, shakes his head, gets to the doorway. He didn't say a word to me after he plugged it in. He just kind of looked at me, shook his head, got to the doorway, and he says, baby. And I'm like, what? He says, I suggest for the rest of the evening. I go, yeah. He goes, you stay away from sharp objects. And walks out. I messaged Tammy, and I'm telling Tammy, and she couldn't understand me because I was laughing so hard at myself last night. It was so funny. And I'm thinking, I've charged this mouse before. Why my brain is doing this? Ever since COVID, it's been like this. COVID. I've had this, like, I don't know if it's age, COVID related. I have no idea. But My husband just looks at me, shakes his head, rolls his eyes, and then goes in the doorway and tells me to stay away from sharp objects for the rest of the night. And goes back upstairs. Yeah. But I went to tell Tammy last night. I couldn't stop laughing. She messages me back. She goes, I have no idea what you just told me because you were laughing so hard, girl. So I had to slow down. I'd take a deep breath and pause when I was retelling it. Because I was like, oh my God, I can't, man. Dear little pumpkin little girl. Little girl right there. Make sure her feet look like they're in the snow. All right, I'm going to just give it a quick dry. I can't believe I said. And none of the cords. Scott's like, I don't know half these cords. So we think this is what he thinks the cords are for. I have cords from little handheld cameras that are probably in a box somewhere downstairs. So he told me not to get them. Oh, and then he told me wrap those cords up and put them away. And I'm like, what if they don't fit anything? Why are we keeping it? He goes, they're probably for your cameras. Because I had a little handheld camcorder. I have 2 handheld cameras. Yeah. So he said until we find them and we make sure the cords are there, don't get rid of them. So I got them in the thing in the closet. Where they'll stay for another 10 years. Laughter is like yawning. It's contagious. It's very contagious. I just couldn't believe I was putting it. And I said, then it dawned on me, that's where I can put the little thing, the adapter thing that goes in the computer, whatever that is, chip, whatever the hell you call it. That's where that goes. So I don't lose it. I can't believe. It's still going on? Damn. Oh, shit. Get out of there, Tammy, because I ain't going to. When your husband sees what you spent, you can't blame me because I'm not on there anymore. Just saying. All I could take credit for maybe an hour. The rest is on you, girl. Just saying. So I told Scott I was gonna shower tonight, but I decided to shower in the morning. So, because showers wake me up. Do you guys agree? Showers wake you up. So I told Scott, if I take a shower tonight, I will be up. And he goes, okay. I said, I would take a shower in the morning. I mean, I'll wash my hands, the nightly little wash, my face and all that, but I won't take a shower and wash my hair until the morning. And I go, but he says to me, no going in the craft room afterwards. Because I had a doctor's appointment last year. Was it last year? Something like that. Took a shower to go see the doctor, The doctor's looking in my ears and he's like, I saw the look at his face and he was like, what? So then he gets this other thing out and he's looking. I must have rubbed paint or itched my ear and I must have, because I went in my craft room after, because I had like 2 hours in between. I got paint in my ear. He goes like, oh my God. He's like, what the heck is this? Then he gets like a swab with something on it. Alcohol. And he come off and I go, and he looks and he goes, Tina, have you been painting? I'm like, yeah. This morning I said, because I had time. Because he's got one of my Mixmedia. I made him I showed him some of my Mixmedia, and I made a Mixmedia layout and put his name across it and put it in a frame and hang in his office. So he he just laughed. I told him, I said, I know where I'm dying. He goes, what? I said, I know where I'm going to be. I'm going to die at my craft table, and my palette's going to, and I'm going to wake up, and they're going to find me, and on top of my forehead, it's going to be some paint. And I told the kids just to leave me the way I am and just cremate my ass, because I'm not having a big hoopla of a funeral. And he just shakes his head at me. But he laughed so hard that day. He's like, well, you got paint in your ear. I'm like, what? Next time you show her, he says, because my hair was still wet. No, it wasn't. No. I said, well, I showered. Scott goes, I told Scott, because that's when they were I had bronchitis. So Scott was in the room with me. Scott goes, I checked her too. Because I'm like, check me, make sure I have no pain on me. Yeah, you missed. Yep. Diamond checks me when we go out too. She'll be like, go get changed. I'm like, do I have to? And she goes, Mom, you look like you walk through, like this is how Diamond describes it. Because I'll rub my cheek and not, and have paint like this. Look at my fingers. So imagine if I rub my cheek, if I got paint that's still not dry, I get it on me. And one day she came in, I paint them all sorts to look like a rainbow. And she goes, Mom, what? She goes, you want to go Dollar Tree with me? And I'm like, yeah. And I look up at her and she goes, you need to shower. I had it on my forehead, the hairline, And I'm like, well, I don't need to shower. So I'm only coming back here. And she goes, Mom. And I'm like, what? She goes, you look like you walked through a paint factory of spray paint and all of them opened and you were in the middle of it. So I go in the mirror, I had red here. I'm like, oh yeah, I better. That's why my name fits me. I don't care if it gets on me. That's why I don't care. Phoenix, messy, crafty life. For a reason, my friend Dawn Twist gave me that name. She kept on calling me that, so I changed my channel to that name. And it's been that way since. Tina's messy, crafty life. And I am messy. And this is the only part of my life's not messy. My house isn't messy. It's just when I do this. Tina made me do it. I'm not changing my channel. I do when I go in your lives. That's how I write it. Tina made me do it. But I'm not changing my channel name. Tina made me do it. What was I doing? Tammy made me do it. You made me go to Whatnot. There we go. So you made me go to Whatnot. Tammy made me go to Whatnot. A second channel. I have a hard enough keeping up in one channel. See that? Kind of. I'll run it with black as well. I wasn't thinking last night, Tammy. I don't know because I didn't check. Because I said I would have been jamming out to music from Fruit Loop if he did it. I should have just went and played one of his things he has. He probably has them. I mean, do you keep your lives, Fruit Loop? I'm new to you, so I don't know. Because that we can go back and listen to them. That's what I'm asking. Because how would I did that? Try not to ruin my marker. So one thing about these paint markers, you shouldn't use them until the next day. Yeah, he may have left. That's okay. I'll have to go check that out. Because your background paint's not totally dry and it's not good for the tips of these pens. So I'm just lightly doing it. I've ruined so many paint pens because of that. Because I'm impatient. But I try not to anymore. Oh, my husband's coming. Oh, yep. He's letting me know. You watch. He's coming. I heard him. Baby. You watch. Oh, yeah. Maybe he's not coming down. Okay. There we go. Cool. I like it. Like I said, it's a simple one tonight. There we go. Dated. It's a fun little book. December 1st, Little Snowman. December 2nd, December 3rd, December 4th. Jesus, I can't wait. I'm going to use these next year to Christmas cards. I'm telling you. But I got to go. Hey, I beat my time by 15 minutes. It's 10:15. Actually, I'm going to sit here and gab for 5 minutes because then it's a total hour. Because I've been live for 54 minutes and 37 seconds. So I'm going to take 5 minutes and finish off the hour. So let's see. I'll show you. Look at this is what I've been doing. Saving all mine in a little thing. This is today's. Don't you guys think that looks like a cow? To me, it looks like a cow. They don't look like no reindeer. If it's a reindeer, it's one hefty reindeer. I think it's so cute. I've been writing on the back of it. So that was today's. And then this is the day before. Jingle bells. And it was hot cocoa. Right? Yep. Hot cocoa. Yep. And then greeting cards. And they're all on the back. I am having so much fun doing it. I already got one planned in my head for the 6th. Yep, it's already in my head. So I've been putting them in here, and then the cards. I don't need both decks of cards in there. I actually don't need all these decks. Let's figure out how many I need and put these away. I keep coming across decks of cards lately. So I put them all in here so I don't lose them because I'm using these tags that I made regardless of what the theme is. I'm going to find it. Jazzing them up. And then I got bits and bobs of the, and I got to stitch all these yet that I already did this too. And then I got this cut out. I got to do that one yet. So I like these little Dollar Tree containers. From the Dollar Tree, I thought I'd buy, I think, 6 of them. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there, or no, 3 over there, 2 here, a couple in my storage thing yet. Because I got markers in them, like I stored my little whatever project in them. I got baskets I do that with too. This was a cool. So I got these at a thrift store for 25 cents. Who's gonna pass that up? Not me. Okay. I pulled them out today to use them. They're still stuck together. They never came off. I'm like, I wonder where they've been stored all those years that they were like that. I wish I could figure out how old they are. They're not new. They're not, they're vintage. I know that. Ooh. I keep thinking, what's going to happen when we all run out of all this? Finally, you don't find it anymore. There'll come a day because we all grab it. We all buy it up and use it. Now I take my paint palette and I move it behind me. Now it's a routine because families come over. They come over and they sit their arms down and they sit their arms in paint. They don't realize, like, hello, this is mom's room. There's paint. So now I've been trying to put it. So especially Scott. I don't care about that. Well, I care about that, but she comes in here and gets paint on her. That's her fault. Scott, should be his fault too, because this is my domain. They should know that. They're going to come in this room and get paint on them. Especially if I'm using paint. Like, don't put your arms on the table. Especially over in this direction. Yeah. It's like, why would you do that? You know that's where I have my palette. Don't put your arms there. Trying to tidy up before I go to bed. It's easier said than done because I got things all over that I want to use tomorrow. So I don't want to put them away. So I'm just going to leave them nicely there. I'll leave this sit overnight so it dries. I think it's kind of grungy, don't you? I think it's kind of cool for a quick one tonight. It's about an hour. I think them are so adorable. I don't even know what they're called. I'm not going to go find out. I'll find out another day because I want to buy the ones up Etsy. I just can't make up my mind which one I want because there's a few of them. But I thought I saw them before I made my Christmas cards. They would have been made with Christmas cards for my family. All right. It's been an hour. It's over an hour. I will talk to you all tomorrow, hopefully. Because, like I said, I have some major appointments in the morning. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I go wash my hands, wash my face, get my jammies on, eat my muffin, and take my pill. And hopefully go on the Never Land until morning. And have a good day or a good night, everybody. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now.